the story of Dracula on the last voyage of the...
Now, what does this do in this smelting build? Well, it will proliferator on it. So you need to connect it, you put it on the belt before the smelting. So the inputs get the proliferator. You have to get your proliferator units from somewhere. I'm using the Mark III as a base example. You put them in on the higher part of the building, and now these things will get smelted. So as you can see, there is no arrows on this side of the inputs, and everything coming out of the sprayer is now buffed with the proliferator stack. Now, what does this do in this smelting build? Well, it will do exactly nothing like this. Why? Because the belt incoming is already maximized to the max, and the outgoing belt cannot carry more than 30 iron on it. As you can see, the belt is actually starting to stack up. So, like I said, if you don't make sure you know what you're doing, this is actually not going to help you at all, even though you have the buff applied and it's working perfectly. Now, there's two different modes on these smelters, and and the way you handle them will be different. By default, it is set to produce extra products. What does this mean? Well, with the 25% buff, for every 4 iron that this smelter would usually produce, it will now produce 25% more. So that means that rather than getting 30 per second on this belt, I will now get 25% more, so I will get around 37.5, let's say 38 iron on my belt. And this belt can only carry 30 per second, and of course this is not an issue on the sides over here, so if you just connect the sides to the ILS, that problem is fixed. But if you have any build that uses the maximum amount you can put on the belt, and you probably have, you will get into a belt issue. Now, there's a second building that was added to the game to avoid exactly that, and that is the piler. And it will pile up your items. It should probably have been called the stacker or something like that, because it actually tells you how to stack your items, and that's the word that's being used elsewhere in the game. But anyway, stacking up your items on the belt will solve that. So I will put them in, and let's see how that works. Okay, same build, but now we added in 2 of these auto stackers. As you can see, we still have the proliferator doing its work, but now the belt is no longer stacking up. You can see that, tell that by the fact that all these smelters are now working at optimal speed. So the stackers make sure that the belt, whatever comes in, all the items are stacked 2 by 2, and that means that rather than having 30 per second on this belt, I can have 60 per second on this belt. And yeah, that will allow me to make sure that the additional capacity that we're getting, because we are now producing 25% more items, so the 38 that I mentioned before, can now actually be carried on the belt. So if you do it like this, you are making full use of the proliferator in this specific little tiny build, and you basically increased your production from 30 per second to 37.5 per second, only by adding in the proliferators over here, and you actually don't need any more incoming materials than you used to use before. So you're still using 30 iron ore per second, but you're getting 37.5 iron in return for that. That is based on, of course, this specific build. Now, you can do it differently. You can also say, hey, 25%, that is not enough. I want to increase my production speed by 100%. That will effectively double your production. But let's see what happens if we do that. Okay, so I just flipped the switch on all these smelters. They are now all producing at plus 100 speed because of the proliferator. But Houston, we have a problem because this belt is no longer able to support all the smelters. Specifically, you see that we only get half the smelters working. Which makes sense, because what did we do? We increased the production speed of all the smelters by 100%, so they're now producing in total, or they could be producing 60 iron per second rather than 30. That's not a problem for our belt, thanks to the pilers over here, because remember, we can now support 60 iron per second on this belt over here. But we have a problem, because even though we're trying to produce 60 iron per second, we only have 30 iron ore per second coming in on this belt. So once again, if you just flip the switch and apply the proliferator, it won't do anything. How can we solve that? Well, we solve that in the same way as we did that over here. We add in a piler on this side. So be right back while I do that. Okay, and now we solved that problem. So now we have 2 incoming builds with ore, which are being stacked up by the autopilers, and that means we effectively have 60 ore per second on this belt now. We are spraying that belt once it comes together and it goes into the smelters, and as you can see, these smelters are now working at optimal speed. We are stacking up the end result, so we effectively have 30 iron per second on each belt on the sides now, and they are going into this ILS. And the fact that these two are not working has to do with the fact that I just set this up, so it's still trying to recover from the initial shock of having too much on the belts. Remember 2 things. If you put on these pilers on your belts, make sure you face them in the correct way, like I mentioned before. And you also want to put the proliferator on the belt after you pile them up. Why? Because the spraying actually works on the entire stack rather than on the individual items. So this effectively saves you half the amount of spraying material, proliferators, that you would have to use if you would put the spray before the stacking. Few more things to mention though, because of course now we are producing at optimal speed. We effectively set up a facility that is now producing at twice the speed. As you can see, all the smelters are working now again. Same facility with a few small additions, effectively twice the throughput, so very, very, very awesome. It will be consuming a lot more energy. So because of the proliferators, don't forget that this is now using 150% energy, so you double the production, but you are using 2.5 times as much power. Not the biggest problem in the world, I think, especially not considering this is mostly an endgame thing to do, but it's something to be aware of. So, in short, if you are using the production speed up, make sure you supply your buildings with enough materials to actually use the speed, and make sure that your belts are actually able to support the speed that you are producing at. If you're using the extra products, same thing applies, but mostly on the outgoing belts, because of course the incoming belts will not be affected. So, like I did now, you don't have to build that thing in the front. But there is one more thing actually 2 more things that you need to be aware of. So first of all, whatever you do with proliferators, make sure that if you're using proliferators, you use it on all the incoming materials. Otherwise, it simply won't work. So that is something to take into account. By the way, you can actually see the additional products being produced in this second circle in the production tab, by the way. So just a fun little thing. But anyway, make sure you use the spraying on all the incoming products. I mean, this is very simple. I only have 1 incoming product, but if you want to use it, for example, when you're producing a building, it will need to be on all the different items. Let me show you an example real quick. And what better way to demonstrate how proliferators work than with a build that builds proliferators. And you can actually use the proliferators to proliferate the proliferators. That was a fun thing to say. Anyway, so how that works is you have to make sure you buff the incoming items on, of course, the preliminary belts. So the way that works is that you can actually chain these proliferators on the high belt. So you have 1 incoming. If you put them all next to each other, you can have the belt go through one of the proliferators into the next one and then onwards into the next one. So that's really efficient and avoids a lot of spaghetti if you are able to do that on some parts of your builds. Now, of course, the outcoming items from the first part of the production also need to be buffed once again, because otherwise only one of the 2 items will be buffed. So I needed to put in a spray coater in between, and similarly I need to do that in the second step of the production tab as well. So if you do it like this, that will make sure that all 3 parts of the production are being buffed. Remember, you have to consider your ratios, because if you just buff, for example, the first build over here, proliferators are built in a 1-to-1 ratio, so 1 assembler making proliferators will be enough to exactly feed into one other. You can double the speed of this one, but if this one is not getting buffed itself, you won't actually be able to use that production, and you're basically doing it for nothing. So you do need to make sure you're buffing all 3 with 100% speed, like I'm doing now, and by doing that, the end result will be that this build is now producing twice as much proliferators. And the interesting thing is here that this proliferator is basically buffing itself, and of course that's super efficient because you can use 100 sprays just from 1 proliferator at Mark III. So definitely worth doing it, but as you can see, the build becomes a lot more complex than the default build will be, with just basically just 3 assemblers and 3 belts. That is how it works. Now, if you are going to buff your production, that's the last thing I want to mention, but it's really important. If you are going to buff your production with production speed, you should probably make sure that you build your build to ratio, then put in the proliferators in each section of your build, and then, like I'm doing now, basically make sure that each part of your build is speed up by the proliferators in an equal way. That is quite cumbersome to do in some builds, especially if you have larger builds. If you're playing with a more modular build where you're just making one item per section basically, then it's quite straightforward to do and really efficient to buff up your production like that, so that's a way to go. If you're using a more raw materials to end product type of build, like I'm doing in my perfect ratio run for example, then you might not want to do this like this. You could still do it, but it becomes really messy really fast. What you could alternatively do and still get a lot of benefits out of proliferators is you simply put in one proliferator at the end near your end product and use the setting where you are using the extra products. So not this one, but this one. That effectively means that by placing one proliferator at the end of your build, or maybe several proliferators if your end product has more than one input, but you only need to place them at one place in your build and you will effectively boosting your entire production by 25% with only placing a few proliferators and only increasing the production or the energy cost of the last part of your production. So that is a huge buff and very easy to do even in very large builds because you just do it at the end. Think for example about white science. If you simply put the proliferators in the last science facility, or just before the last science facility, that combines the 5 different researchers into white science, and you make sure all of those researchers are being buffed by a proliferator, you're effectively not producing, for example, 4 white science per second, but you're now producing 5 white science per second, and the only thing you did was adding in a few proliferators near the end of your production chain. So if you're gonna use proliferators at all, that is where I think you should start the end of your production chain. But if you really want to boost your production massively, you can do it from the start to the end. And of course, you can also use the extra products at each step of your production rather than in between, and rather than doing it like this, like I'm doing now. That will save you a huge amount of resources, although resources are typically not the thing that you're low on in most parts of the game. But that's also something you could consider, for example, with oil or other items that you might be low on certain parts of the game. If you use the additional production, that's a nice way to just produce the amounts of resources you have on hands without really having a lot of effort to go through. Alright, that's enough about proliferators. I hope this makes it a little bit more clear on how to use them, where to most effectively use them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want me
I'm still alive. I'm awake. What the fuck? Look at this goddamn line is frozen again. Oh my god. Jesus, I can't fucking keep up with everything. I need my motors. Oh, did they get used? Oh, they must have got used. Oh, they're over here. That's like way at the end. Fuck me. What's that stone thing doing there? Oh, that was making glass. And that's just sitting there. Well, I'll go back and get my... I need my shit is what I need. I'll get a lot more this time. It's not a very efficient. This is the only, well, now besides that other section. I don't know what's wrong with the other machine. There's something wrong with these. Fuck, I can't freaking call the name of it. This particular line does not get these what is it? Is this graphene? Well, I call it graphene. Energetic graphite. I call it graphene. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, stone and glass. Oh, I got glass here, it seems. I got some stone too. What? I need... Oh, this makes steel. No, I don't know. I got... What is this thing? like, I'm improving my stuff, but I don't have the use for it yet. I'm like behind with my goal is the research, I guess. I want to get the research, the interplanetary. I can get to the other planets now. I can take a bunch of stuff with me. We need to get titanium. And there's 2 places to get it, actually. I can get it here. There's a crap load of titanium. So, like, if I look on my planet, there's no silicon and titanium. I need titanium to progress to the yellow. And I'm not sure what I need to progress to the purple. I think it's just the yellow. I get the yellow, then I can progress, I can get the purple. But then I need the purple to get to the green, and I don't know what's up with that. So we got water here. However, there's no water there. I wonder if I can make water from the fire ice. There's iron ore, there's stone. There's a shitload of coal on this planet. That's the that's for the graphene. Oh, you know what? These other planets don't have the crude oil. The crude oil is what I'm using for the hydrogen. And these 2 worlds are not revolving around a planet, which this one is. There's not a lot of coal there. This one has a lot of titanium, a shitload of iron, and a shitload of copper. Titanium. Solar. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with that inner planet. It'd be nice to have an inner planet that's not so hot, huh? That sucks. Because I'm planning on using solar energy. Well, you know what? Hydrogen. There's no oil on that planet, is there? That doesn't have crude oil. Let's get fire ice. Oh, it says fire ice is a better way to produce hydrogen. That's why I'm thinking this cold planet. That's the next step up. It says fire ice as case limits. Oh, there is a graphene in the game. They're calling it energetic graphite. They're calling it graphene. I was right. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's a different product. Fuck. Graphene is some kind of hexagon-shaped structure. There's no crude oil. And there's no... There's no sulfur. Wind energy ratio. There's more wind on that planet. Coal makes the graphite, which makes the diamonds. And titanium makes the other product. It's like I can't make all of the yellow cubes on one planet. I gotta move stuff around. Oh, what else makes this graphene? So the fire ice makes graphene. It makes 2 graphene every 2 seconds. So I wonder if there's another way to make the graphene. And there is. However, it takes 3 seconds to make it. But there's more supply. Let's see, there's only 485,000 coal on that planet, the one I'm on. That one's got 2 million. Oh yeah, this one's got 47 million. And crude oil, it has a rate, like that whole planet's 51. And it's got water. So the planet that I'm on is actually the best planet to stay on. And what I gotta do is build the transportation system to move titanium and silicon. There's titanium, silicon. Construction area 55.7%. Says I've used half the planet for construction. I can change things. See, water and crude oil are, my guess, infinite supply. And there's a shitload of coal, so that means that's a lot of graphene, which means it should be enough. All I gotta do is move titanium. I probably don't even have to move silicon for that matter. So I go to the other planet, I set up plants for making iron, copper, and I've got to take the what comes out of coal. Let me see here. So I won't have access to coal. I mean, it will be there, but I need to limit myself. So coal and stone. There's glass. I think glass is part of something, isn't it? I just gotta move that fucking titanium. And we're in a good spot here. Look at this other planet's going around here like fucking crazy. So we'll eventually be opposite from that planet. So we need to get over there and move that titanium. That's a priority. Why the hell? Why isn't this working? Why are there red cubes in here? Oh, Jesus. You know what I did? Fuck. Why did it took stuff off the top? Oh, shit. I'll just have to remove this and replace this, that's all. It's not a big deal. Just sneak under there. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of that too, ain't I? Because it's holding that block. It looks like there's heat there. You can see the heat coming off of that radiator. And that should solve that problem. Now I gotta go over here and solve this other problem. Why isn't he landing? Oh, he's in fucking water. Oh, shit. Alright. Put that fucker. So I'm gonna put this one. Well, fuck. How do I go from there to there? A splitter? I don't want to put it in there. get some foundations? No, actually I do. No, that's colored blue. We can actually change this to a different color. Cool. Oh, there's no... Oh, it's okay, I only need... That's gonna take away some stuff there. Shouldn't be an issue. I can't go any further because that's too deep. Lack of item. Oh, to hell with it. Jesus, I can't. Can you fucking build anything? There's two there. I need a splitter. So this thing with this splitter, there's another thing I figured out. Oh, shit. Fuck. I think I can actually put it there. I'm still in frickin' mode 1 with my roads. Oh god, I got lucky. Or did I? You know what? I think I've got a problem here. You know, I've got a splitter. Why do I need storage space? damn it, this is fucked up. I don't think I can get a road there. Oh, I can. God damn. I got lucky. Actually, can I go... Oh, let me go there. I thought I could get in there. What the fuck? I can't get out of there. No, why did I put that there? Right, so what if I X? I can do this. I can do this, this, and I can go road here, 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 here. Now I can start emptying that tank. And now I just have to fill, have to output go to there. Oh, and we get that. There we go. Now eventually, now we've got our other stuff going. I don't know what it is. It's like there's something wrong with this particular machine. It's putting a crap load more of this oil than it is the hydrogen. And I don't know what this one is doing. This is doing hydrogen and whatever. Is this full? This is an input. Why is that an input? What the fuck is going on with this machine? Something's wrong. I was gonna do something here and then replace these with one that creates the stuff. This is producing that and that. Oh, look at this one. Now this one's doing it right. 2 and 1. And it prints out this one first. The other one, this other one is not doing that. This one's, okay, there's 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Oh, it's doing it now. What damn things are making liars out of me? a splitter here. Yeah, it's an inefficient system. This one produces the other stuff, so I got two producing these two, and I've got this one producing the output. And this one is feeding the hydrogen back in on itself. So this one here, this setup does not require hydrogen. You put some hydrogen in it to start it, and then it sets up this system. And it feeds these dudes. And you can put another matrix machine. We have to build one. Can I build one? I probably can't build one. Oh, I can actually. Oh, that's quick. So you can actually stack these. But I don't know how that works. Like, how the hell does that work if you stack it? I mean, it's not going to get the materials, is it? Does it double the output? Wait. Let me see something here. This one has a constant flow of 1. See, there's the 1 as soon as that. Lack of material? Oh, it's actually filling up from the bottom. Where's the... Oh. If I replaced all these belts, this belt moves twice as fast. I gotta make those green motor things. Motors and coils. Copper. Copper and iron. Copper and iron. Let's see. Let's go get some copper and iron. I haven't got copper in ages. I don't even know where the hell. I don't even know if I got a stockpile. We're gonna make some high-speed roads. Where do I have copper? should have. This is one copper mine. Oh, there's one over here. Did I add this? I must have added this, so I got copper here. Now, see, I don't know why he does that. Is he too high up or what? Why the fuck is he going in circles? Bitch. Alright, we're gonna make some of these. Oh, it actually uses 21 roads. 30, it's using 30. We're going to switch all these roads to double the speed and see if it will. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. With the output, there's 3 outputs. Well, if I double the speed, and that backs up, wait, so I got 2 inputs here that are putting in. Wait, this is putting in. This has a constant level because it's coming out through here quicker. It's using all my high-speed road, my other roads, isn't it? Well, let's let it just do that. How is that gonna work now? This one's putting them. So if I back this up. Oh shit, if this gets backed up, it's gonna block that road. And this is barely just not backed up. Do I need this road at all? Let's see here. I may not need that road. In fact, if this backs up here, I might be able to start this facility. Well, it is already started. It's still not running. Why isn't it producing? There it goes. Lack of material. Oh, it needs 2 of those, I'll bet you. Oh, this is actually working now. Is the other one just still working? Ah. Okay, well, let's try this one. Let's try this one here. Where's my high-speed road? So, what am I supposed to go? Here to here? Uh-oh. I've got a problem now. I ran out of hydrogen. So this, by putting that in there, that's sort of like starting up the system. That's like you're starting up the system. This is another part of the game. Okay, it's trying to come up with efficiency and production. Now there's, okay, so there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, that one's, it's becoming behind. So see that hydrogen number is going down consistently. And the way I was able to fix that was with this belt. It's sort of still fired up. So we need to have this other system in here. Because it's just stopped again. God, these menus are so fucking... Can I resize that? I can't resize that inventory. I'm gonna run out of shit myself here. My road. So you go here. To here. To here. And here. To here. To here. And then here. No. I probably gotta change this one too. This one probably doesn't matter. See, now I got 57 in there. You know what? Let's just replace it. What seems to be the problem here? Shit, this is not supposed to have a filter. How the hell did that get out there? What the fuck is wrong with this? You're kidding me, right? This is not supposed to have a filter. So, to alleviate that, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this. Did I put it the wrong way? Now I'm fucking confused. Oh, that road is broke. Those shouldn't be in there. Oh, that's what's blocking it. I don't know why those ended up in there. Let's make sure we got this line working. Okay, I still don't know what the fuck is wrong here. There she goes. That run out? Why the fuck do I got hydrogen in here, for Christ's sake? Oh my fucking god, where's the hydrogen coming from? There's no filter. Oh, fuck, there's no filter because I redid the roads. Jesus. So if I make that graphite, I've got graphite going through there. But it could also go through here. If I make this, there's only graphite on this bottom one. So if I make this one hydrogen, hydrogen could go through there. How the fuck did I do this? I don't know what that priority shit means. I think this is supposed to be hydrogen. I think. So, what does this mean? If I've got both coming through there, that one's gonna go that way, that one's gonna go that way. If I've got... that should work. Now this one is just a splitter then. Because there should only be hydrogen coming through this line. This is just a splitter. Why is that even in there? Well, it doesn't have to be in there. Because this is just hydrogen. I got two hydrogens feeding. Now if that blocks, I'm gonna be in trouble. Now, I don't understand why there's no hydrogen, because I got it sitting right here. Oh. It's blocked. Okay, it's starting to catch up. But this one's not firing. Oh. I need to get this one firing. Wait. Oh yeah, because this is the graphite. Oh my god! Okay. Alright, we're back up to 5.6 on the hydrogen. Oh my god, I got it fixed with that belt. So we're 5.6 on the hydrogen, and I still don't have enough input to feed 2 of those. How the hell did that guy feed so many of them? It's just the output capacity of that machine. It just seems like oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. So if I wanted to do a self-sufficient system, I can only run one of those matrix machines. If I don't do a self-sufficient system, how do I provide? I have to provide the hydrogen. And it's not or what I could do, I could have one of these, I could have dedicated machines to produce the extra hydrogen. I could have dedicated machines produce the extra hydrogen, and then run fill up a tank and then run from the output of the tank. I wonder what it takes. I'm up to my 3rd belt. Oh, damn. Well, this is 6, 12, and that's like almost 3 times. That's 5 times the speed. 30 per second. Then you can use these things called pilers and proliferators to speed up the process. So you'd put a piler on the output, then you'd put a proliferator in to double the speed, and you'd use that to fill up a tank. Because the output of this thing is slower, the output of a tank is fast. So you could use, like, the fastest output of a product is going to be from that tank. It's going to be from the tanks. Because this is slow. So you'd have to have a bunch of these, fill the tanks, and then figure out, like, how many of those red producing things we need. Because I don't think this top one's gonna, this top one's not gonna kick in. fact, this bottom one is just sitting there. Now, this is the least efficient system for producing something. So you're talking more energy, so it would be a different system. Well, regardless, I'm getting enough red cubes to do my training. I'm not using any hydrogen from this. And the other one... The other one is... The other one is where? Over here? So those two produce the first products. Those are my overflows, which are just filling up like fucking oh my god. Okay, so that one's empty. Where's that third one? See, one of these is supposed to be producing my graphite. And I don't know where it's going. It's not filling up my reserve, which is where those big tall tanks. Oh, because it's not connected. So it's going from... This is the third red processing unit. And all the hydrogen's backed up. This one is... This top line, that's my... that feed is backed up. Yeah, because I'm not doing anything with it. That's my diamond stuff. Why is this backed up? The hydrogen tank's backed up. So we're doing... What are we doing? This system here is not recycling the hydrogen because I'm wanting to store hydrogen. So that needs to be relieved of pressure. Oh shit, it's 5:30. I didn't have a good day this morning. Let's just relieve this. Let's just do this over here first. So we're gonna need a splitter, just a normal splitter. And we'll put another tank in here. I've got this an output there. And let's see here. I like this game. It makes you think. It's a game that makes you think and you don't have to worry about frickin' critters coming after your ass all the time. Not that the other games aren't fun. Probably can't do that, can I? could actually extend that out. I could change this and extend this out if I need to. I need to make regular roads because that's what I'm still working with. So the other roads are going to be more time consuming to make. We should have a factory to make some of that stuff. But we need to make those yellow cubes. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm gonna go from here to here. And, oh, did I make... Wait, no, did I make a mistake here? This is a feed. Let's check this. Let's just turn this off. I could actually, I wonder if I can put another one in there. We might be accumulating some hydrogen for something. Who knows? I could get that in there. Oh, I guess I can't. Why? Oh, this feeds out. Yeah, this feeds out, and that should feed back in the other way. There we go. Input and output is on. Input is on. Output's on. This is my excess. Shit, did I run out of... So, back to what I was starting to talk about. I could say this goes through here. This is an overflow. This is kind of a messed up system. However, for some reason, and it seems to be working now, this other unit over here, this other refinery, was putting out way too much of this refined oil. But it seems to be working now. It's doing its 2-to-1 thing. When you make longer belts, you can see how this thing works better. And if stuff gets backed up, then you know your machine is working. Your machine is working as fast as it can produce. It's not going to produce any quicker unless you upgrade the machine or something. Our production power is right at about 100%. Okay, something... Wait, something is funny here. What is this doing? Okay, this is producing the hydrogen and the graphite. We got good input. What the hell is going on now? There's no graphite. The graphite's not coming out. See, this is what I'm talking about here. I just shot one out. And I think the reasons, it's got something to do with... I wonder if... Why is it only putting one? Oh, the graphite. Well, that's not backed up. Wait a minute, let me find another machine. That's graphite, oxygen, graphite, hydrogen, graphite, hydrogen, graphite. This is weird. This is supposed to be putting... Oh, it's putting out one. Ah, it's putting out one at a time. This one is supposed to go for the system that's on. This this is supposed to go to this one. No. This is the hydrogen for here. Where the hell is it getting its graphite? This one's getting the graphite from... Where is it getting it? Oh, it's getting it from... Okay, so... It's getting it from here, and I don't need the storage. Well, actually... This can store up to 4. And it only needs 2. Wait a minute. Let me see something here. Oh. We need to have a little surplus. But this was backing up. That's why I put that stupid storage box in there. And that's why I got one there, because it was backing up. Like it is now. See? It's backing up. Oh, it's backing up because I just put that shit in there. If you don't back stuff up with the storage box or something until you get a system figured out. Did I drink? No, I gotta have a little snack. I talk too much. Okay. You know what? There's a problem here. It's a wonder that this works at all. Holy fuck, I got 2,000. That storage thing's almost full. Yeah, I meant to put that one up there too, huh? Well, it's not perfect, you know, but it does the job. Because my training, my research training is so slow that it doesn't really matter. I got 3 of these red machines running, except for that one on the end's a little bit messed up. And if the power supplies are marginal, it slows your production down. I mean, I'm pretty lucky to have it like that, the way it is. But this is a problem here, because if this backs up, the other stuff's not going to go through there. And I don't think I can get another splitter in there. I don't think I can get... Yeah. Oh, you know what I could do here? I know what I could do here. Yeah, we're gonna do something with this. We're gonna fix this. Gonna go. Oh God. No. Okay, this is supposed to go here, and everything else goes in the other direction. Okay, so this is definitely hydrogen. So we're gonna go here. Oh wait. To here. To here. To here. To here. So what I'm trying to do is alleviate a backup situation. It's things you learn about, you know? And it's kind of neat to look at, it's kind of neat to watch. You know, it's not perfect. It's about problem solving, and it's not like you gotta... Now this game is going to have combat in it. To what extent, I don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I didn't know if I got any messages. I better go look. I think I'm feeling a little better. This fucking back. And I think it has to do with moving around. It is actually feeling better, believe it or not. Like, there's a pain there, and if I move a certain way, like when I got up this morning and started moving around, it hurt a lot. Now it still hurts, but it's not like it's killing me, you know? I need to talk about it on my stream. Oh God, my thing isn't turned on. I hope she can send me a message. Oh, I didn't get a message. That's good because I had my damn machine shut off. She wouldn't be very happy with me. Why the hell did I have it shut off? I feel like I was supposed to go somewhere today, and it didn't happen. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, so let me get back to my little Pitushka. So that's not backing up. I got a bunch in there. I'm gonna grab these. I grab that one. Let's leave that with 4. And then we're gonna put these in here. Eventually that's gonna go empty, because this is only putting out one at a time. And and that's still backing up. I don't like that. It shouldn't be backing up like that. That's not good. It shouldn't be doing that. That should be running constantly. That other machine should be running constantly. And if those blocks fill up, those storage units fill up, it's going to back everything up. Look at it. It's backing up. What the fuck? Like, why is it doing that? Huh? This isn't backed up, is it? Well, that's got 10,000 units. Oh, it's actually filling up that 10,000 units. The extra. Oh, you know what I could do here? I think I can do a feedback loop. Let me see. Is there a road? Can I do this? Can I go, if I go here to, if I go here to here, wait. Oh, that's not a splitter, that's a storage box. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I gotta go get some more blue cubes. Well, anyway, I fixed this problem. And the other thing, like this one's gonna fill up too. You need to have dedicated system. If you got too much stuff doing too many things, it's not efficient. So if you fill up these tanks, if I have a system to fill up the tanks, then it would be, well, I don't have a problem here, except for the fact that I got too much of this refined stuff. Yeah, it's 2 to 1. It's almost perfectly lined up. However, oh, it's picking up the refined from the back, not from the front. It's filling up those tanks. If I got rid of all of this and just filled up this tank, yeah, it doesn't seem like I might be, I wonder if I could do, thinking about recycling the hydrogen here. This is really strange. Something is not right with this machine. Something is not right here. There's a definite issue here. It puts out 3. Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. So the left one is putting out two hydrogen. The bottom one is putting out the last hydrogen and the graphite. There's something in the way, like if I dropped the other output, it would put out the 3 and 1. If I had 3 outputs, if I had, oh, this has got multiple outputs. I got 4 products coming out. If I have 4 outputs, I'm going to get each one separately. That's interesting. In fact, there's 3 outputs on this, on the back of the back of this. Those will all put out, if I do 3 roads, it will put out 3 hydrogen at the same time, and the other one will put out separately. I'll bet that's the same for every production facility. So if you've got like the assembler and it puts out 2 different things, let's say it puts out 3 products and you put 3 roads, you're going to have the first 3 products are going to come out on 3 of the roads, and I don't know how the machine determines which ones come out where. That's a thing. But that's what it's doing. So it's not that it's a problem, it's just it's a design thing in what this thing is doing here. So there's a way to make it more efficient. So what I could actually do, since I've got 2 of these coming out here, alright, I've got to go get some cubes, and I've got to refill some stuff here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see here. Why don't I just grab, this is just storage. Grab all of these. And I've got, is this like totally backed up here? What is this? So the one that needs filling is this one. Wait, I need to fill up my mech. And then fill this one. This is the only one I got an issue with so far. I'm gonna go get my cubes. Because I'm expecting a phone call. Oh damn, all my cubes are just getting full, aren't they? a cool... I can't believe I did all this shit. Look at this. It's a cool little game. I like the sound of the humming. All these things, the 3 of them working. That last one's just not doing anything. Oh, well, that one's just not... Where the fuck is my... Oh, okay, here. Grab those. That'll be enough to keep me going. So I got... Those are already used. 600, 1,000. Like, we're almost gonna be done with training. I gotta build my yellow container things. Okay, let me just go down. So I'm gonna take a guess on something and see if I'm right. So I'm gonna stop this line here. So there's 2 outputs here. Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't want to get rid of the road and screw something up. Now, this has nothing in it, so we can just get rid of the storage unit. And we can actually get rid of this. I don't know what that garbage is sitting there. We can actually collect that. Oh, we can't, can we? I've got a storage box I can put something in. Storage unit. It died. Okay, I'm gonna make a road. And over here, let's go ahead and get rid of this, and that. Going to put... We have to put a splitter. No, actually, we may not have to. So we're going to take this first road. And go... Okay. Now, my guess is this should fill up with just the oxygen. This is a guess. Once the system is activated. So what I would have to do is run a storage unit. No, I gotta put the splitter in here. No. I don't have to put the splitter in here. Or should I put it in just in case to get the system going? Where's my road? Let's go here to here to here. I mean, that's an input. It should take that. Oh, it's not going to take an X. Road here to here. Oh, I still have one coming out. So I'll probably have to put a splitter in there. So we just put a splitter in here. I guess. I don't want to put a splitter. Oh, I got water sitting there. Fuck. So that thought's probably not gonna work. You gotta have a splitter anyway, for whatever reason. I don't know. Why is this? Fuck. This is fucked. Graphite's supposed to be coming out of there. Ah, okay. Thought I could have had 3 roads. Okay, I don't understand that. You gotta be kidding me. One, two. Here. Okay, I've got a road there. Good. Let me go from here. Here. Okay, so now if we got any graphite coming through there. Now why the hell is it backed up? Why is it backed up? There's no input for some reason. Okay. Now let's watch this. There's the 3 oxygen. And that one. So now, this is my thinking. Let's see here, get rid of that. There's a box up in there. So if I run a line from here to here to here. Yes. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, so what it's doing, you know what? You've got to figure out what your outputs are to maximize the efficiency in this game. So I got 3 belts. Now the one on this end is putting out. Okay, now that one put out 2 oxygen instead. It put out 2 because my belt's backed up. But the one on the left. So there's a chance that the one on this side over here is not going to have that stuff come out. There's that chance. because I see this is going to work. So now I've got those items on the right the way it should be, and now that box is going to fill up. Well, now this box is going to fill up and the other one is not. Yeah, that's something I didn't know about. Uh-oh, I've got... That's not supposed to be there. So that tells me that there's always going to be a chance that something is going to come through that's not supposed to be there. So that means I've got to use a splitter. If I'm using a feedback loop, I've got to have a splitter in there. I don't think it's really a problem. I don't think it's a problem. The only problem is where to put it. So, yeah, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. So it doesn't matter. You got to put a splitter in. If you're feeding back, you have to put it in. There's just no way around it. Now I can put one here. Okay, that's good. I go here to here to here, and here to here. And then I need a road from here to here. And this is going to be hydrogen, and everything else, the D term will go through there. What if it backs up? I don't think it's going to back up. Here, here, here. So it's getting some hydrogen from the top. Now it's getting a little bit more. So let's see what our input values are. That's got plenty of room. So starting from 0, the hydrogen hovers between 4 and 5 and 6. So once that rate is there, but I think it needs that top line. Because it's going to have 6 of them. What are we doing here anyway? Oh, the max is 6. What if I break this line? I'm supposed to have a phone call. I don't think it's going to be enough to keep it going. Yeah, it's going to stop. Yeah, that number's going down. No biggie. Does that mean it's self-sufficient though? I don't know. How the hell did I do the other one to make it self-sufficient? Fuck. Well, these are faster belts, but it doesn't matter because that top one's not getting used. I may as well just remove it. So where's my hydrogen coming from here? This is the hydrogen and the refined to produce these. So there's two outputs. There's two outputs with a splitter. And this is backing up. Why doesn't... Okay, so there's actually two splitters. So what is this? This is hydrogen. So... if I move this box over a notch, I'm not going to move it, but if I move this over, so there's a splitter there, there's two outputs and a splitter. There is no hydrogen going in there. All this is just a refined and refined crude oil. So we're creating extra hydrogen in this system. If we wanted to have one at a time to save it, I don't know how the hell I got 10,000 over there, Jesus. I mean, this just produces, this only produces, what does it produce? It produces one hydrogen. Wait. It produces one hydrogen every 4 seconds. This one produces 3 hydrogen every 4 seconds. Well, actually, you know what? Guess what? Guess what? This is producing 1 hydrogen every 4 seconds. This one is producing 1 hydrogen every 4 seconds. This one you can reuse. So once you get it started, this one you can reuse the hydrogen. So you're really only making the graphene every 4 seconds. Okay, let me look up something. Alright, we're gonna look up that graphite and see how it's produced. So that's 1 graphite every 4 seconds, but that's from an infinite supply of stuff. That's from crude oil and hydrogen. Whereas you can get 2 graphite every 4 seconds from the coal. That's the only way to produce it. So you get unlimited graphite and unlimited... No. With recycling that, all you're doing is producing the graphite. If you recycle it, you don't get the oxygen. And the other machine... The other machine produces 1 hydrogen every 4 seconds. So it takes 8 seconds to produce a graphite versus 4 seconds to produce a graphite from coal. So you only get, if you use the X-ray cracking system, you're only creating, well, you are creating an extra hydrogen if you don't recycle it. If you recycle it, you're only creating the graphite. I thought, because, so if I recycle that, I'm not going to have a hydrogen output. And this needs hydrogen. Oh, so you can't recycle this. Well, it's working though. I guess it was. I don't know why it's not working now. Did I shut something off? It's not, it's got, this is a, wait, this, oh, I used the wrong recipe. So now I guess the question is, this is the creation, this is the basic creation of the red cube. Lack of material. Lack of material. There's really not that much of a difference. You know, it's pretty regular, and it's not using hydrogen. In fact, well, actually, if I look on the left over there, that's my training speed. So if we compare the time between the creation of a cube and the usage of a cube in a research, let's see if I can time this. Boom. Wait, okay, so there's 1, 2, wait a minute, I'll try this again here. Alright, it says 1, 2, 3. So I'm using 3 research compared to creating 1. With the way this one is set up. So if I go over here, now that one's constantly going, so that's number 2, and then this one, and that's constantly going because these 2 are not recycling the hydrogen. Or are they? This other one up here, I don't know what this one is doing. I've got a stored input here, which I gotta fill up again. This is stored. I got stuff going on here, which I haven't moved yet. Oh, so I've got two. Okay, I got this one, and this one should be filling up this one, but it's not. This one's actually filling. This one's filling this one. And this one, there's the hydrogen. Oh, this one's coming from that one's coming from one that's creating the crude oil, isn't it? Yeah, wait. That's actually coming from the one that's creating the... That's a little bit inefficient, but it's working. It adds it up anyway. Way down here. So where is this stuff coming from? Oh, I'm filling it up, that's why. So I got 100 in there, 100 in there. I think you can actually run a belt. I wonder if you can run a... Yeah, I don't know. You know what I could try to do? This might be a good place to learn something. We've got this logistics distributor. It can be built on top of the storage. And logistics box will automatically transport the storage contents to Icarus inventory or to Elo's distributor based on demand. So this is a situation that I've kind of created. So I wonder, can I build this? So we need processors. I got the metal and the copper I stuck someplace here. I guess it's good to have extra storage boxes kicking around somewhere. And to build this, we need to have something. Need to have glass. I got glass. I got copper. So why can't I build this? What is this? Microcrystalline component. Where? I don't see this recipe. Here it is. Ah, huh. Really? Shit. Okay, so we've got a glass facility. We have a glass facility over here. Wait, that's not what I need. But this does make... Oh, fuck. Get an assembler. Oh. I need this. We need to make this. Where's the silicon? See, this comes from stone. And we just happen to have a stone plant sitting here. Let's see here. Let's put this. We got glass sitting here. We can just leave that there. Can I put... I wonder if I can put this guy here. Okay. And let's set this to make this. Oh, it says we're out of... Are we out of power? That is stone. Why isn't that working? We got power, why isn't it fucking working? It's just lack of material. Why the fuck isn't this working? Oh, I see why. Do you see why? Okay. Now we should have some silicone coming out of there. And we're gonna need another... Wait, how come it's taking so long? It uses 10 of them? You're a fucking bird. Now I need this from here. Alright. Just do that shit to me, why don't you? high purity silicon. Where's the recipe? And then we're actually going to make we want to make this dude. So we need processors. To get the processors, we've got to have electronics and that other. The electronics I can get. So we've got to make these. And that requires copper, which happens to be right next door. So that would be probably an assembler. I hear what it sounds like thunder. Better not be. See, assembler. We don't want him flying up in the air. This is going to make this guy right here. Oops. So it's copper and that. Huh? How did I manage to get so lucky to have this sitting here? Life just doesn't get better. Actually, I could go right here. Go from here to here. Make a couple of these. Go from here to here. And we might as well just grab another windmill. Research training is doing good. I got one more left, and I'm all done with all that red cube training till I get the yellow ones. I don't want that there. Okay, so this is pretty slow, but hey, that's making a product. That's all I gotta say. No, this is yellow, this is missing copper. So we've gotta have copper coming in. That is ore. That's a smelter. Let's go this way. work? Let's see. How can we do this? Probably. Probably right in the middle. There's that one. There's that. I might be able to put a storage box right there. Actually, I didn't really want to go close to that thing, but that's doing a job. I can't interfere with it anyway, so let's see. I don't really like that box there. What are you gonna do, you know? What you gonna do? Okay, now how many of those? So we got this, then we gotta make a processor. Let's see. What do I need for a processor? I need those and electric circuits. Mamacita. It's gonna be a bit slow. Wait, what is this doing? Where's my power? It's not too bad. Why is this backed up? Oh, I see. Okay. This thing is out further and those things are just sitting there. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. How many of them things I need? I need to build 2 of them. I need to build them other things. I think I can make the other ones 2 of them. That's only 4 process. That's 8 processors. 8 processors, and let's see. Processor uses 16. I only need 16 of these. I've already got 9. So I'll be able to build 2 of them pretty soon. Not a problem. All I gotta do is build another assembler. I think I'm gonna build it here. Well, I'm making processors in that thing. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna build a assembler here, and then put these 2 parts together to make the processor, and then I gotta figure out the other thing, which shouldn't be really a problem. Put it there, I guess. And we'll set this one to build processors. Now the other thing that I need is this dude. We got a bunch of the coils. Those are getting produced. What is this? This comes from glass. Okay. We've got a bunch of glass. And we got some space here. Let's see, make another assembler. Beep. Probably move, what if I can move this? Do I need power for that assembler here, don't I? I can make it separate. Wait, actually, oh, I got room, look at that. Wait, is that? Where's that thing? That's from the stone. This must be an assembler. Where am I going here? Road. Oh, we got the yellow cube. Damn. Or did we? I already had the yellow cube a long time ago. I don't know what I just got. What is the road here? We go from here to here. Here. I didn't like that. Sweet. Are we making glass? What's going on with this setup here? Wait, something. Okay, so that's glass that goes into there, and we've got a dual setup here. Oh, why is he getting in there? There's a triangle. What's wrong here? Why do we not have a glass? What is this? Wait, what did I do? Oh, there must be something else in here. Oh, shit. Help! Is it using... Schutzba. This could be problem. Oh, let's see. Where's my storage? I need another one. Okay, here. Stone. Here. Easy fix. I want one of these. Now that should be empty. I guess gotta do this again. That should solve that problem. So it takes the items from the top to the bottom, kind of thing. And now, let's see, do I have an option here? Probably not. Where's my box? Road from here to here. I can't do it. I'm expecting a phone call. Where the hell can I get over there? Damn it. I'm too close to that road. You gotta be 2 blocks away from that road to bridge that gap. Shit. Shit. I'm screwed every way but sideways. Okay, I know how to solve this. Do I know how to? I can solve this problem. So I gotta build a road there. Wait, can I go? Wait, I got another idea. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh. It does, actually. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, shit. I need to put another box there anyway. Jesus. I keep robbing Peter to pay Paul here. Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't give up. Just kind of play around. You know, you never know. There should be. Because that other thing is in the way over there again. Or I could just use that one. I want to maximize my space, you know? I just can't win for losing here or something. Just can't win. But I am gonna win. That's as close as I can get that box. And I got no more of them hoojamadingits. I gotta build some more hoojamadingits. I gotta get ready to call it quits. I got enough training stuff. This is almost done. Is my motors in here? I got 60 motors. Something used up my frickin' motors. Damn it. There's our triangles. So we got triangles, we got those. Oh, that's gonna build triangles at the yin yang. What's this making? Where's the processor? What am I thinking? What the hell? Is it? What the hell did that go into? Oh, I know what it was. The plasma exciter. So I need one more. Is that something wrong here? What's going on with this picture? Yeah, it's working. That's just a floating thing. Where is my... And this one is gonna make this. And now for kicks and griddles, I need my motors. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I need 40. 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Oh shit, I don't have the fucking gears. It doesn't matter. I don't need a lot of them towers. He's gonna build this thing anyway. Wait, no, don't I have to build? Damn, I got all my research done. Fuck. I can actually give the computer a break. I was supposed to get a phone call. Put this one right here. And this one is gonna be... should be the building. Those are iron plates. I can just make a bunch of them one at a time or something. All my research is done. And I didn't I didn't get anywhere to start on this damn yellow cube processing buildings. That business is what? It's a matrix. Where's my thingy? So one of them we're making diamonds. We've got that all done. And actually, I can grab these. And I can grab these. Man, look, I should do this by hand. Wait. Processor. That's the plates in copper. I should have plates. Where are my plates? Oh shit. In here? Wait, what? I just made these. The hell am I? What am I thinking? I'm thinking this dude. Oh, the coils. I could actually go get the coils. Here's the coils. I got the circuits. I don't need 200 of those. No, I need to make... I already made those. Triangles. There's a triangle here. And coils here. Check my power. Okay, we could use another power station. We're getting into this return of whatever the hell it is. Negative results of return or something. Okay, that's making those. I've got to grab these, don't I? I need to be making processors. I got electronic circuits. I got these circuits and these. Those are being made. That's 20. I gotta check my... I don't have my thing here, do I? Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm supposed to be getting a phone call. What the hell is going on? What the fuck just happened? Did this just come in through? It did, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna quit the game. And I gotta save the game. And I will be back later to try to get this yellow cube setups frickin' thing going. It's fun. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.